This time was Komorex to level cap. This weapon's been on the list for a while now, and even before someone asked for it to be brought to level cap, I already had a plan for it. Have a pretty decent ribbon for this weapon, and now I'm gonna be doing a 2 rounds, one going full juice and armor strip, and the other one is gonna be without armor strip. This weapon surprised me so much. I'm not gonna say this weapon is underrated. I'm just gonna say no. I think most people just don't take a look too much on the Komorex. Not that it is underrated, because it is a pretty crazy weapon. It's actually one of the few that I brought to level cap with hunter munitions. The vast majority of weapons I bring does not have hunter munitions. It either has internal bleeding or viral, even sometimes heat. It's really a unique weapon, and it actually fixes some of the issues that you commonly find on the other snipers, which is let's say a very small magazine, having to reload too much. The scope feels really punishing. Let's think, what else? Mainly puncture based. I think the majority of the snipers are puncture based. But yeah, let's take a look at the Volcar. I think the Volcar is probably impact based or something like that. So here we have the Komorex with a large magazine. Unfortunately, not a lot of ammo maximum, but really, I didn't ran out of ammo the whole run. And when we're talking stomping power, yeah, this thing actually packs quite a punch. Not only with the, if you watch the previous video, not only with the 3.5 times scope, but also with the 2 times scope. So we have a weapon that has 2 different fire modes, and because of the scope, and with each scope variation, it feels like a complete different weapon. Because one, it's gonna be slow, it's gonna be dealing some AoE. If you have the hunter munitions going, you have the potential of spreading not only viral, which is innate from the explosion, to also spread the slash procs because of the hunter munitions. And the 2 times scope is gonna be a piercing shot, it's gonna be going through everything pretty much, and it deals pretty good damage. To be honest, I was so surprised with this weapon that I think for 95 or 90% of the run, I just used the weapon and roar. I almost didn't even use the primer, only to record a few bits to actually show the weapon's potential. By the way, it was the most test intensive run I've ever done, and really it's just so crazy, really satisfying. And again, with roar, if it isn't a demo or an acolyte, I think there wasn't a thing that I could not 2 tap. 2 shots was dead. Everything stacked. 3.5 scope. Headshots, 2 headshots usually get the job done. Normal units or heavy units, Eximus units. If everything is stacked, it's really hard for anything to really survive. It's just so powerful. It's kind of crazy. I still have to take this weapon to the simulacrum and test it, as the projectile itself of the 3.5 times scope has some slash. I think actually the majority might be slash, but it's very close to puncture. So if we were to talk about ribbons, maybe, yeah, I'm gonna be doing another video later. I'm gonna post it. Gonna try to post it today. Yeah, I actually recorded this video a few days ago, but it happens that I had to open my PC, do some cleaning, and I forgot to plug in my mic, the mic you guys see, that the 5.1 mic. and my recording software actually changed it to the other mic, which is from the headset, and I'm actually having to voice over this now because it didn't record as I was doing the level cap. So yeah, these are really the stuff that I think about the Komorex. Like, the whole has a good magazine, deals pretty good damage, able to get slash procs, which is not every sniper that can do. Keeps stuff interesting because it has two pretty much different fire modes. It looks interesting, looks so unique. The sound effects are nice. The reloading animation is super cool, but it is a long reload. It is I think it's what, like 3-second reload. It is a big reload, but the magazine kind of compensates for it. Also, if you have holster mods, reload on holster mods, you're not gonna feel it very much. Still a pretty solid weapon. It's just kind of hard to fit depending on what you're doing. I would say that this is more the weapon to use against enemies instead of like normal missions, instead of taking it for something like an Eidolon. I'm not sure if it would work against like Eidolons. I don't think it would work very well. One another thing to mention is that you kind of really want the critical chance to be working. You want to have critical hits. The critical chance on this weapon is not very good, but with a few mods you can make it work. You have an Arthuss scope and even the point strike or even critical delay, but I opted for point strike since we're already having such a slow fire rate, and almost every time you're gonna see me shooting, I'm gonna be using the close to the best fire rate as I can. It's about timing. You can't shoot much faster than this unless you're using a fire rate mod or a fire rate ability that increases the fire rate, of course. Could even have brought a arcane for that. That's something I haven't thought about. So it could be much better. Like, really, just what I think about this is a weapon to kill on normal missions and steel path, of course. Not for bosses like the Eidolon. I took it once, but I was not very happy with the results. Don't think it works as well. But this weapon, I'm pretty sure it would work with almost any build you could take it. Could either be this, which is a hunter munition build, viral armor strip build, armor strip heat, or even the heat inherit. I think it would work just fine. The weapon is really powerful. It's time to go. I have to say that this was one of the runs I had the most fun in a while, because the weapon is so interesting. You kind of shooting and thinking like, is this gonna kill? Is this enough? Is the viral that's applying enough to kill the demo? Is, the 2 times gonna work? So I really had a lot of fun and did a lot of testing with this one. And really, it's just about like having fun on level caps, because I don't think level caps are something about skill. If I would say if there is something about skill in Warframe, is really about doing try caps really fast or doing the profit taker really fast. Level caps are more about commitment, making good builds and playing stuff right. Some stuff is really skill, but let's take a look on the builds. Revenant Prime, you guys have seen this a bunch of times. Nothing's too different, but it really did the job. Gain Rage there to work with the Komorex. Take a look on the Komorex build. Riven, really a bit for crit. Hunter munitions. It would be nice maybe to get some crit damage on the Riven or something like that. Would be really, really interesting. Rivens for this thing are also not expensive, around 30 plat. So you could probably even make a build to work with this for Some AoE, let's say. I think it could be done. I'm gonna have to do some more testing with this weapon. I'm really like impressed with it, and I'm just a fan. Yeah, critical and stuff. It's not that big of a deal, but the weapon just shines a bit. Epitaph, same build as always. The viral and heat. Saw Contagion to kill some enemies. Didn't use it a lot. And the Toxic Cat. Healing, providing that if I ever get too close to death, that Arthuss Symbiosis to save me. All that good stuff. Also, I think this was a no-death run. Yeah. Really think this is a really good weapon. And I will do some more testing with it. Let me know what you guys think about the Komorex. Would you give it a try? If not for level caps, for something else, let me know in the comments below. Leave it a like and consider subscribing.